Hi there, guys. So, I'm basically only going to respond to Savannah. Thank you, by the way, for subbing for me. I think I thanked you in a Skype chat or something. But yeah, thank you for subbing for me on such short notice and with nothing to talk about and actually raising a conversation. That took some skill, and I appreciate it because now I have stuff to talk about. Also, thank you, Amanda, for subbing for Katie and being all really nice and stuff, and then everything that Spencer said. I'm just gonna reiterate that because I agree, but I don't have anything to say in response. And thank you to Spencer for taking the time out of your exams, even though it was basically you procrastinating, but I can totally understand that, and I don't blame you for it, and I appreciate the fact that you made a video, even though you have exams. Now that that's out of the way, I'm going to talk about Christmas. So I had this discussion, sort of, with my mom on the car ride to an exam on Friday, but it was a lot more heated, and I was sort of shouting, and she was also sort of shouting, and then we sort of just laughed when I got out of the car, because I was at my building, not because she kicked me out. Just to clear that up. Basically, my mom is an old-fashioned person. She's not old, she's an old-fashioned person, and so it bothers her when people say that you can't say things like Merry Christmas in public because people get offended, and while I can totally understand that, and I do think it is a little bit silly, I am very new age compared to her. That sounds weird. And I think it's silly that you couldn't put up like a Christmas tree or like a big banner that says Merry Christmas in your own business or something because you're going to offend people and other people, blah blah blah, have different opinions on it. But I don't see the problem with just saying Happy Holidays to somebody. It means the exact same thing. Christmas doesn't have any sort of special status over Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or the winter solstice or anything. I don't know any other winter holidays. This is terrible. Like, to me, it's just a phrase, and if I'm gonna say Happy Holidays to you, then it means the same thing as if I'm gonna say Merry Christmas to you. So I don't have a problem with not saying Merry Christmas or not being really Christmassy out in public. I really think that Christmas is something that I celebrate with my family and friends anyways, so I mean, if a cashier or something says Merry Christmas to me, I'll say Merry Christmas back. But if they say Happy Holidays, then I'll say Happy Holidays back, and that's basically what it comes down to. I don't want to offend anybody unless I have to. That's not something that happens. I don't want to offend anybody accidentally because it sucks to be offended, but I mean, I'm not gonna go extraordinarily out of my way. Christmas has sort of had its meaning changed, as Savannah said. It wasn't originally religious, and then it was religious, and it still is religious for some people, and I'm totally cool with the fact that for some people Christmas means something, and for some people Christmas means something completely and utterly different, and almost sort of the opposite, but not really. And that's totally fine, because people are different, and they celebrate holidays differently. I'm sure, although I don't know many Jewish people compared to the number of people that I know that celebrate Christmas, and I don't know much about Hanukkah itself, but I'm sure there are people that celebrate Hanukkah differently from each other, or Kwanzaa, or those other Christmas holidays. This conversation sort of bothers me, not that we're having it, I like that we're having it, but like people arguing about it just sort of bothers me because it's such a silly conversation. I mean, if you're upset by the fact that you can't say Merry Christmas or celebrate Christmas out in public, then you need to get your priorities straightened out. In my head, that just doesn't make sense to me. Just deal with it. Whatever, it's not a big deal. So I think I'm seeing Katie tomorrow because I haven't heard anything about a sub. So I will see Katie tomorrow, and good luck to Katie and Spencer and anybody who's watching who still has exams. I'm done, which is amazing, but now I'm really bored. So yeah, Katie, I'll see you tomorrow. Because you guys are all so awesome, I'm going to share with you something, and you can consider this like an early Christmas gift. And this is a picture of me when I was 10. Bye.